to episode 16 of our Let's Play on Elmcreek, Farming Simulator 22. We've moved into the middle of the month. I'm not sure if anything will have happened on here yet. No. I think with it being the middle of the month, I'll move some of these out of the way first. This is becoming like the beginning of every video, isn't it, moving these? Just to get some new ones in. How many we got backed up? Ah, not many actually. It's not bad. A couple of things we need to do. See, I'm not sure. Now we've put 2 days on. When we go into the middle of the month, does that count as another sort of growth day or not? That's what I don't know. So we need to find that out. I tell you what we need to do. We need to harvest. No, we don't. We need to plant over there, don't we? But we don't have a planter. Just thought I haven't looked around here. See if there's any of them collectibles. I mean, I'm sure. I've drove past loads. I've been up here now. Yep, right. Let's have a look to see what is in the second-hand. The used machinery bit. Nothing for us. We don't have a wagon, and that's 270 horsepower. Although that would be brilliant. It's also not suitable, unfortunately. We do need we need to have a look at planters. And I don't think, see now, I don't even think we returned that stone picker as well. Which means we'll have been charged for that overnight. Right, planters there. So that's 3 metre. That's not bad actually. 15 grand only requires 100 horsepower. And then they jump up rapidly, don't they? Yep. We will. Hire that. Under £800. That's a bargain. And we'll use the case because it's just quicker. Ah, we need a sort the honey out as well. I'm hoping the case fits in between them rows of vines. I need to test that to make sure it does. If it doesn't, then we're gonna have to buy a smaller tractor, but I really don't want to. And whether I do it off camera or I have my front loaders there, I need to remember that. Whether I do it off camera, we're going to have to do some contracts because we need the cash. Right, while we're here, we'll return that. $200 seeds. That isn't going to last very long at all, is it? We might have to bring the front loader over, I think. Saying that, bring it over, it's only there. If I change over, if I put this on the John Deere, get a worker to start going. It's already on corn. That could be an idea. And then I could take the low loader, put the seeds on. Right. Now, I love the sound of that. I know I'll probably say it every time I switch it on, but I think it's brilliant. If we get this working, we'll get over, bring some more seed over. I'll just do a bit of a headland at the top of here. As soon as we get around this corner, I'm just going to set a worker away, and then we'll get back over and start bringing what we need over. I mean, the seeds aren't going down that quick, but we are going to require more. Right, workers on. Let's get over. Okay, so I've took the low loader back over. However, you can see we've got our seed up. We'll just take this directly to the field because I imagine we'll need to fill that planter up a couple of times. We just need them grapes going, don't we? Like, once them grapes are there, we've got everything other than the actual buildings. I have decided though I am going to spend maybe a day doing contracts, if it'll let us obviously, but most will be off camera. I might do record a couple, possibly, I don't know, maybe record the end of them. Leave that there. I know I try not to tab, but sometimes it's just habit. We need to. Did I say it? Is that full? Yeah. We'll move this. It's weird with the honey. Sometimes it'll spawn a couple of them. Then other times it doesn't seem to spawn past one, so not quite sure what the crack is with it. I haven't even had a look to see what the price is for honey. I mean, we're not going to sell it anyway because obviously we're waiting for the production chain, but because we've got a fair bit now. We've got a fair bit that's broken all over the floor. Oh my god, just get off. Right. Let's push that back. And not spoil it anymore. So, not that one. What we like for honey. Honey, 2,000. So I mean, what have we got? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got about 2,500's worth there, something like that. Right, I'll come back. Okay, to say this episode has been an absolute nightmare is an absolute understatement. So basically what happened is you'll have seen a load of different contracts getting done. Well, I say a load, probably 4 or 5 different contracts getting done in a time lapse. I was putting workers on some of them, I was doing some of them, just basically managing it as best we can. On one of them, we were in something like what would have been this afternoon, so early afternoon, maybe about 1 o'clock. We were just about to do a harvesting contract on field number 9. We borrowed the stuff. It was a corn harvest. We borrowed the items, and I tried to send the harvester from the shop up to field number 9 to start work straight away while I took the tractor and trailer up. That crashed the game, so I couldn't, basically just stuck on the worker screen. I couldn't do anything. I tried just to wait to see if it would sort of come out of it itself. It didn't, so I had to come out the game. When I went back in the game, even though I thought I had, it kicked us back till the day before, so the first day in May, basically. So our cornfield wasn't harvested. Our cornfield wasn't seeded. None of the contracts were done. Just nothing, basically. Everything that we'd done in a day and a half had gone. What I did was I put, to resolve it, because this was hours and hours and hours worth of work, and raw footage as well that had been got. I put the government subsidy sign up. I put the money back on, only a little bit less. So I was just about finished a really large sunflower contract that was giving us about 11 grand. So I'd have been well into the 50 grand mark after that contract had come in. I'd spent a load on wages, the money on seed, and obviously got nothing for it. So I put the government subsidy on. I got it up to 50 grand, which will have been less than what we were going to be getting. And then I used the pretty much 3 grand that we've got there to replant our cornfield. I hired 2 planters, put them on both our tractors, and just set workers away on both of them. So that sort of, it give us even less money. So I'm probably about 7 grand, 6 or 7 grand less than what I would have had the game not crashed and we just carried on. But like I said, I wanted to be less. I didn't want to be putting that sign up and then having more money than what we would have had. And I also didn't want to waste all the footage that we just used as well. So I just want to get me out the way, get this episode finished, and then get on to the next one. So thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you again soon.